The Heartbreak Kid just wanted some reassurance about who the fans came to see. They all came to see the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and they certainly didn't come to see Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels takes on all comers, no matter what the size advantage is. Michaels is prepared to take on anybody. However, I will say, when there is such a size advantage between these two, how does it fare out for Shawn Michaels? It's going to take a lot more force to take down Yokozuna. Yeah, and Michaels just went right into Yokozuna and got taken down. It's like running into a brick wall. It's like running into a brick wall. How do you get past that? You don't. Unless you're a bulldozer, you don't get past the brick wall. And then there's that third variable in this matchup, and that's Jim Cornette on the outside. And I guess you could say it's four variables because Jim Cornette and then that tennis racket almost feels like its own variable, that infamous tennis racket of his. And sending Michaels hard to the ropes, but Michaels looking to pick up some speed here and slides under and just taunting. And here comes Michaels in with some heavy shots. And one more. And Yokozuna gets sent to the outside. And just mocking Yokozuna is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Who is Jim Cornette calling for? Owen Hart. What is Owen Hart doing out here? Owen Hart was brought down by Jim Cornette. Perhaps a strategy change? You got to wonder what the idea is here, where to go from this. But Raw rolls on. We are back. It is Monday Night Raw. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels seems to be finding his footing in this matchup. Double axe handle off the top. Once more heads to the top, looking for a moonsault. And down goes the big man to put away Yokozuna, but not quite enough to keep the big man down for 3. Let's get another look at this moonsault off the top rope by Shawn Michaels. Perfectly executed, got all of it. However, we're right back to Yokozuna in control. And I mentioned another variable in this match. Between Cornette and now Owen Hart, we have even more variables, and Owen Hart's getting involved in the match while Cornette's distracting the referee. No doubt about that, Cornette is a brilliant mind. Disgusting mind. But he's had this all planned out. And Michaels laid out after being sent into the post by Owen Hart. This might as well just be a 3-on-1 handicap match. You got the brains of Jim Cornette and the physicality, the muscle between Owen Hart and Yokozuna. It's just not fair. Michaels doing everything he can to pull himself back up. And another cheap shot to the back by Owen Hart, while Yokozuna had the ref distracted. And the problem is, the ref didn't see any of it, so we can't really throw Owen Hart out of ringside. If you don't see it, you can't just assume that, hey, he is responsible for what happened to Michaels because he didn't see anything. It's one of those innocent until proven guilty, but you can't be proven guilty if the official never saw it. Michaels grasping at that lower back. That's going to be a detriment to the strategy of Michaels the longer this match goes on. Michaels slowing down is such a killer in his strategy. The best part that Michaels had going for him was his quickness over Yokozuna because Yokozuna has the size and power advantage. There was no way that Michaels was going to be able to pick up Yokozuna, but nowhere near far-fetched at all, because it's going to be very easy for Yokozuna to pick up and slam Shawn Michaels. Yokozuna's got that vice grip on the shoulder, just leaning and putting all that pressure on the pressure point of Shawn Michaels. Michaels trying to break free. Can he do so? Michaels getting a few shots in here to create some much needed separation. Ducks a clothesline that gets caught right with a back elbow by Yokozuna. Simple, effective is Yokozuna. It doesn't take much. This match continues. And once more, we are back as this match continues between the Heartbreak Kid and Yokozuna. Shawn Michaels and Yokozuna. It has basically been a handicap match at this point. You got Cornette and Owen Hart on the outside for Yokozuna. It's 3-on-1. Michaels has had an uphill battle. We're going to have to see a miracle. However, I will say this, if this connects. Oh, that Michaels missing on that splash is such an unfortunate turn of events for him. That was a much needed move for Shawn Michaels. And when you go high risk, there's a reason it's high risk, high reward. Unfortunately, in that moment, there is no reward for Shawn Michaels. Nothing but a crash landing, which allows Yokozuna to catch his breath and get back up and involved and refocused. What I will say is, as much as the damage is being done on Michaels throughout this matchup, the longer this goes on, the stamina weakens in Yokozuna. And you could see Michaels getting a couple shots in on Yokozuna, who is stumbling. Over 600 pounds, 641 to be exact. Want to take down Yokozuna, but still standing. And once more, and down goes Yokozuna. Michaels is amped up. Could he be ready to put away Yokozuna, and stomps on the head? Shawn Michaels heading up to the top. Double axe handle, but gets caught in midair by Yokozuna and driven into the corners. Spine first, Michaels goes into the apron. Well, into the turnbuckles, rather. Goes for a shot on the Michaels. Nobody home. Spinning heel kick. Accidentally taking out his own man. And got all of it. Sweet chin music right on the money. And Michaels gets the victory over Yokozuna. When you try to play dirty, sometimes the devil doesn't get ya. And the devil certainly didn't get Shawn Michaels. Michaels gets the victory. It comes back to bite ya. It came back to bite Cornette. It came back to bite Owen Hart. And it certainly came back to bite Yokozuna in the you-know-what. And for Shawn Michaels, he was able to pull out the victory. And the British Bulldog's out here. What is a Bulldog trying to be the man of reason in this trio of heat? With some dissension going on. Who would have thought that the British Bulldog would be the voice of reason? Cornette trying to get control too. Uh-oh. I think Michaels just realized that it's a 4-on-1 kind of thing going on right now. I would get out of there. Wait. Here comes Big Daddy Cool. Michaels has his wingman, Diesel. And of course, the rest of them escape. Michaels can always rely on Big Daddy Cool Diesel to be there when he needs him the most.